Hello guys, welcome back to GolgiFx. This is your boy Golgi. So today we'll be talking about introduction to technical analysis. Basically, we're looking at reversal patterns. Traders, let's get into it. So let's look at price pattern. In technical analysis, transition between rising and falling trends are often signaled by price pattern. So what is price pattern? A price pattern is a recognizable configuration of price movement that is identified using a series of trend lines and curves on the chart. So as we look through them, you'll be able to identify a lot of patterns which the price form, which we notice as the price pattern. Let's look at types of price pattern. We have continuation price pattern and reversal price pattern. So technical analysis and charts seeks to identify patterns as a way to anticipate the future direction of security price using these price patterns. But in our lecture, we'll be looking at the reversal price pattern. So what's a reversal pattern? A price pattern that signifies a change in prevailing trend is known as the reversal pattern. These patterns signify periods where either the bulls or the bears have run out of their steam. Reversals that occur at market tops are known as distributing patterns, where the trending instrument becomes overbought. Conversely, reversals that occur at market patterns are known as accumulation patterns. And this is where the trading instrument becomes oversold. So basically we can say that when the market becomes either oversold or overbought, it's likely for us to see a reversal pattern being formed around those levels. So this is when the players in the market at that time has become weak, and also we'll be seeing the other opponent trying to take over the market. So it's very good for us to identify these patterns. Let's continue and see these patterns. So we have examples of common reversal patterns. We have the head and shoulder, the double top, and the triple top. So if you look at on our screen here, we can see the reversal pattern, the double top, whereby we see the neckline. Most traders try to enter below the neckline and set targets using the range of one of the levels. We can also look at the double bottom being formed there. Anytime we see a double bottom below, we always put our entry above the neckline. And also we can look at the head and shoulder pattern, also nicely formed over there, and the inverse head and shoulder pattern. So traders, let's get into the chart and identify some of these patterns. So we talked about reversal pattern. So now let's try and identify some reversal pattern on our chart. Hello guys, so currently I'm on the TradingView platform, and you can see on my chart I've opened to GBP USD. So currently I'm on the 1 hour chart of the GBP USD, and we'll be identifying some reversal pattern on the chart. Let's get into it. So if you look at the market structure here, we can see some clean highs forming around this point, giving us some signs of reversal like we talked about. So you can see some clean highs here, and as we were talking about it, we said anytime you see clean highs, you wait for the market to do it. So like we talked about in the video, anytime you see a clean highs forming, you'll be doing what? Wait for a break, and you'll be taking your trade below this neckline. Let's try and identify some other patterns on the chart. So if you look at the GBP JPY on my chart, I've been able to identify some reversal pattern here, whereby you can see the head and shoulder being formed on the chart. And after that, you can see if this trader took a trade here, as we said, you wait and take a trade at the above the neckline, and the trade have reversed to the upside. Let's look at this point here. Let's look at this point. We also saw a clear head and shoulder at this point, but the market did not give us our clear sell that we're expecting. So it's not always that you see the head and shoulder pattern or the reversal pattern as well. Sometimes you have to wait. That's why you have to wait and take your trade below this level, not inside this level. You wait for it to break the neckline and you take your trade there. So these some of the patterns that we talked about, and you'll be looking. So as you are trading, you'll be looking for these reversal patterns. They will help you to identify the turning point of the market. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.